Hello everyone, today I will be telling you about my first impressions after playing Pong Quest on the Nintendo Switch for about 30 minutes due to my lack of Pong skills. And I'd like to thank the devs, Checkered Inc., and the publisher Atari for sending me the game to give my impressions. Originally, I guess the official trailer for Pong Quest was put only just a day before April 1st, so much of the gaming community thought that this game was just a joke and wondered how would you turn a Pong game into an RPG? Well, Checkered Inc. created it and Atari published it, so we now have a new Pong game to play, Pong Quest. The description of the game is as follows: that Pong Quest is a new take on the seminal arcade smash. Take control of a brave young paddle and traverse treacherous lands, each loosely based on various classic Atari hits in this unique Pong-themed dungeon crawling RPG. There are 4 game modes in Pong Quest, that being the Quest mode, local battle mode, local classic mode, and online mode. I of course was stuck with just playing Pong Quest as I have no one locally to play with and have yet to have purchased Nintendo's online membership due to not having many games that convinced me to pay for the service, so I was not able to play online. In Quest mode, you are pretty much going through dungeons as a paddle that you are able to customize with over 200 plus customization options, all able to be worn as you traverse to kill each dungeon boss. Although I haven't played Pong for a long time, so I do apologize for my bad Pong skills in the footage. With that said, this quest mode does include RPG elements of a health bar, and you're able to level up with rewards, and you get to choose upgrades along with different Pong balls to be played during each match in your inventory that each have different attributes. Although some of the balls at first I wasn't too sure how they activated, as some did zip across the screen while others didn't seem to initiate until after I realized off stream that you can activate them by pressing A when they're selected in your inventory after I change my ball, but they all do various different damage to the opponent or their goalpost. Along with the Pong fights, you also will have various puzzles within each dungeon, which at first may be challenging, but you'll immediately find out they're more than likely designed for a 5-year-old to play. Also, to mix it up, you will be playing other various Atari titles on the Pong environment, as I'm sure the devs didn't want you to be tired of playing the same Pong gameplay for hours without some change. I definitely like the simplicity of the dungeons, as you can rush through them if you wish to, as all you have to do is find the room with an opponent that has a key for a chest that within the chest allows you to have a key to unlock the dungeon room, which you will then fight the boss that will end that dungeon. Although some dungeons have floors that will end up just being essentially a staircase going to the next level of the dungeon, you'll still have to go to the same room. Eventually, you'll end up getting the boss for the overall dungeon that you'll have to defeat. For the controls, I definitely find that using Joy-Cons is much easier, as I guess that Pro Controller's analog sticks have too much tension, so the Pong paddle doesn't reach the direction I need to in time, thus I died a lot in the footage, compared to using Joy-Cons off stream, where the analog sticks definitely were much more smooth and controlled in the direction I wanted to go, if that makes sense. My cons for the game are as follows: that number one, no analog stick sensitivity for the paddles, which definitely would have been much better for, in this case, the Pro Controller, so I could have been able to hopefully win more often than I died, but it is what it is. And number two, you can only use one Joy-Con controller in the local playing modes, while in Quest mode, you are forced to use both Joy-Cons or the Pro Controller because they wanted the D-pad buttons to be used if you wanted to use them throughout movement and whatnot. They should have designed it so that you could have had the analog stick for movement and then, of course, the buttons for your selecting and whatnot. That way you could have done various different styles for controllers and just let you have the option to customize them. And then number three, no free online multiplayer, as Fortnite gets away with free online, so why not let a simple Pong game like this have the free online. For that $15 price tag, I can only see people purchasing the game if you want to play Pong online or in quest mode, as you can easily play traditional Pong on Flash games on the internet or on your mobile game store, although I would suggest purchasing the game on Steam for more controller flexibility, and you'll be able to play online without paying a membership, which is still very stupid. Thank you all for watching. Be sure to leave a like if you have enjoyed. If you have played the game, tell me in the comments down below what your impressions of the game are. Thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.